Hello world, and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you, my friend, are in the right place. I'm so excited about this episode because in this video we are speaking about spiritual and personal development. And the topic of this video is how to finish what you start. Let's get straight into the video. Honey, trust me, I know this struggle so well, this challenge so well. Finishing a book that you have started, okay? Finishing an essay, finishing a relationship, finishing anything that you have started. It's a lot of things that we start and we don't finish. And there's plenty of reasons why we don't finish them, right? I'm sure reasons, excuses why we don't finish them. However, there could be many reasons too why we don't finish something. However, we don't want to use that as the reason why we can't get something done, because the things that we set out to do for ourselves, we want to do them. It's the reason why we want to do them, because we know that it is something that will fulfill us and make us happy, and that's in alignment with who we are. So this video is about how to finish what you start, no matter if that is something in your relationship, something with your personal self, workout plan, a business plan, writing a book, reading a book, going to a place, like anything. Because what I'm about to tell you, this principle applies to every area of your life and all of it, into finishing what you start in general. First of all, before I jump into it, if you're not a family member here at Mecca Mastery TV, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss an update. And to my family members, hey, how you doing? Hope you've been well. Hope things are going good in your life, honey. Okay, so let's get into this drip. First of all, here's the thing. You got to understand something. It's more to just finishing what you start, right? There's way more to it. The main reason why you don't finish what you start is because you lack concentration. Period. Simple as that, right? Most of the time we are not finishing, right? Most of the time we're not finishing what we start because we don't have concentration, right? Concentration and focusing on something is a skill that is learned. Okay, and when you got that skill that is learned, have you ever seen somebody when they're so concentrated, it's like they're in the zone and they're doing what they're doing and they can't see anything else? Like right now I'm filming. That's how I am when I'm filming. Even though I'm in a forest and there's a trail, there's a parking lot around, there's a tree house, there's like all type of stuff. I will see people come and go and move around, but I don't see them at the same time. Like I notice that they're there. I know there's people, but I don't see them. I don't see them because I'm so locked into what I'm doing, because I'm concentrated on what I am doing. So the first thing when you want to finish something that you are starting is to first concentrate on what you are actually doing, right? And this is not something that you just easily jump into. Some people think so, like, okay, I'm about to go do this, I'm about to concentrate, let me focus. And you get there and you find that you feel crazy, all antsy all over the place. Your adrenaline is going, your nervous system going. You're sitting down, you at the coffee shop, now you fix your hair. Now you need lip gloss. Now you need chapstick. Now you need to go put some lotion. Now you gotta pee before you start. Okay, let me go fill up my coffee. Let me get some more tea. Let me do this. Hold on, let me clean up my space first before I do something. And you never get it done. First of all, concentration is a muscle, right? Our brains, it's a muscle. It's part of our brain that deals with concentration. And you have to build that muscle in your brain. This is what I highly recommend. I did this years ago. And anytime my concentration begins to just wander off into space, I re-implement it to go ahead and get myself back in that focusing space, right? It's basically, you take a glass, and I got this from a book called The Power of Concentration, right? You take a glass of water, okay? And you fill a glass of water up halfway, and you put your timer on, start off at 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, and then increase it to 20 minutes. And you stare at that glass of water, and you fixate your attention on that glass of water for like 2 weeks, okay? And you don't break the concentration. I recommend that you do this for a whole month, okay? But you stare at that glass of water and you don't remove your eyes while that timer is on for like 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, okay? And you don't remove your eyes, and you just look and breathe. The first few times you're going to fail because it's going to be like, why am I doing this? And you don't, because you can't concentrate, because you're teaching yourself how to concentrate. It's the same thing as you go out into space or nature and you fix yourself upon an object that has no interest to you at all. So it can be a piece of wood or a stick or I was about to say a cicada, not a cicada. Like, girl, they ain't even going to be here soon. Like anything, something that you just have no interest in, and fix your attention upon it for a certain amount of time, and you do that more and more. The more that you do that, you are training your brain to concentrate. And the more you are training your brain to concentrate like that, when it's time for you to show up to things that matter to you in your life and you want to focus on them, it's going to be easy for you to concentrate. So, for example, I have people tell me all the time, I have some friends or associates that come to the gym with me or that do things, and they say, you just be so focused. You be concentrating. Like, I'll put my earpods in and I'm working on the computer. I'm writing something. I'm writing a blog and I'm sitting there and I'm listening and I'm like this. And the whole time, like, people coming in and out the coffee shop, I didn't even see them, or I look up, oh, hey, I didn't even know you was here. Like, girl, you over there focused. Yes, because that's what I really came here for, first of all. But my concentration is there because I built that muscle, right? And here's the second thing. Once you build that muscle with concentration, you start to focus on something. The biggest thing you have to do is remove the distractions. Maybe you're a person that can concentrate good already, but the reason you're not getting things done because you have a million distractions. For instance, I had to tell my boyfriend that I'm not being sneaky, right? My phone don't have no notifications. You hear bing, 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 okay, when I have a message, but you don't see no notification pop up. There's nothing that pop up. I told him, baby, I'm not being sneaky. This is for the distractions. I don't have Instagram notifications, Facebook notifications. I don't have none of those notifications. Only notification that I got is important is an invoice that been paid, a new subscriber, okay, something like to the website, something that's urgent, something from my bank. That's about it. Or a reminder, something I need to do right now, stuff for the day. I don't have no distractions whatsoever. I have to literally on my phone go into the app when I'm doing my work and I block out that time. It's called time blocking. I got this from a book called The One Thing by Gary Keller. When I do my time blocking, I go sit at my coffee shop. I sit at the coffee shop sometimes between 8 to 2, or sometimes, for 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours. I have my phone on airplane mode the entire time. When I take my little break for like 15 minutes, 30 minutes to eat my lunch and chill out, put my face into the sun or whatever, and just talk to a friend and eat my sandwich and eat some fruit or whatever, I'll go ahead, put my timer on so I don't go over that time. And when it's time to go and get back to the work, breathe, get myself back into that space, put my phone back on airplane mode, face it down, and don't let nothing distract me. The thing is, you have so many distractions, and you allow these distractions to steal your life. This is your life. Don't get to the end of your journey and say that you didn't do what you wanted to do and what was calling to your heart. You got a book in you. You got a business in you. A great relationship that you need to show up for. Children, because you allow distractions to stop you. Some of y'all got children and you got the distraction of the strip club. You got the distraction of the casino. You got the distraction of the TV, of Facebook. And it's keeping you away from things that matter the most to you. It is your responsibility. You have to decide to get it done. You have to decide, yes, use all these tools to help you. But it's one thing to do all these tools. They're going to get you somewhere. But then a final thing is to decide. And the biggest thing on top of this, I brought up the book called The One Thing by Gary Keller. And I love this book because it's called The One Thing. And what he really drills in on is focusing on one thing. Sometimes you cannot finish what you start and focus because you are focused on too many things at once. You have to drill down onto the one thing that is going to give you extraordinary results in a certain area of your life. So, for example, what is one thing that you can do for your health? Just one thing that you can do for your health to give you extraordinary results. For example, that might be just changing the way that you're eating. You don't have to focus so much on counting calories, okay? Doing this, doing that, ordering this, ordering these meals to go. You can do one thing, which is meal prepping and choosing what goes in that meal prep. How you do things. Change your grocery list with the food that you are buying. Clean out and purge out the cupboard, okay? Purge. 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 You're not getting to that point that you want to finish the things that you are starting because you have too much to focus on. When really, it's only one really thing that you need to focus on that's going to give you extraordinary results in each area of your life. Even for your relationship, what's one thing? Loving communication. Not any communication, loving communication. Some people say they communicate. Oh yeah, we talk all the time. Y'all talk, but are y'all communicating? It's one thing to talk. It's another thing to communicate. I'll talk to my boyfriend. Hey, babe, how you doing? How your day going? That's one thing. It's communicating. How do you feel? What do you need? Is there anything that I can do for you at the moment that's going to make you feel more seen or needed in our relationship, in our partnership? Do you feel like I'm showing up? How are you feeling in this area of your life? Are you getting things done? Where's your mindset at? This thing that I did, how is it making you feel? What should we do? How should we compromise with this? How should we move forward together with this thing that we're dealing with? This is called communication. What is one thing you can do in your relationship other than communication if you don't have a problem with that? Date night. One thing to increase your relationship. Date night. Every Sunday, every Wednesday or something. Date night. What is one thing you can do with yourself to build a relationship with yourself? What is one thing? Stick to your schedule. Focus. What is one thing? Wake up on time. What is one thing? Drink more water. What is one thing that's going to give you extraordinary results in every area of your life? In your spirituality, get up and meditate. Maybe get up and just journal. Maybe get up and read. Maybe get up and do all of them. But you choose one thing, something that's not going to take too much of your brain power. Because once you build success in that area, when you choose one thing and then you get comfortable with it and you build a habit, you have it. It's a habit now. After you focused on it for so long and you now implement it into your life, it's a habit that now you have the capacity and the space internally and externally to bring something else and focus on something else into your life. So here's the biggest things that you want to take away. Concentrate. Focus on building your concentration. Focusing your attention on things that, something like a tree or a piece of branch, and fixate your mind and attention. Still your mind, your body, every area in your nervous system, and focus on that thing that you have no interest in for about, I say 5-10 minutes, they recommend it, but you want to grow that because you want to grow the concentration, because concentration don't stop at 5-10 minutes. If you could sit and concentrate on something for 20-30 minutes, oh baby, what, writing a book is going to be a piece of cake for you in the space of 3 or 4 months. You got that in you. That's easy. 3 or 4 months writing a book. You sit down for twice a week, 2 or 3 hours out of the week, and you concentrate for 2 or 3 hours out of the week. And you got 6 or 7 hours of writing time each week for the space of 3 months. You got a whole 200-page book right there. There you go. You about to help some people. Plus, you about to make some money. You about to get a message out. You about to do all types of stuff. Like, it's, the possibilities are endless, but it starts with you. So the first thing, start to concentrate. Use meditation. Use that Power of Concentration book. I highly recommend. Okay. Second thing, distractions. What is in your space that's distracting you from concentrating? When you sit down to do work, what do you need? Do you have everything that you need? Or you know you're going to be hungry, so you won't get up? Pack your snacks. You know you're going to need water. When I go to the coffee shop, I got my snacks in my bag. When I go walk in, I go straight in, sit down, put my bag down for the table I'm going to be at, open up my computer, put my notebook down, go to the register, get the same green tea with honey, get the cup of water because I know I'm going to have the water, and put my snacks right there, my little pretzels and my fruit. So when my alarm rings, eat my pretzels and my fruit, take my little break, stretch, get up, go to the bathroom, come down. In the space of 4 hours, it flies by and I get what I need to get done, and I leave out there, bam, moving forward. So you want to do that. You want to do that. Block out all the distractions. Airplane mode, whatever you need to do. Put something on the door, in your office, in your room, in your home, on the table. Do not bother me. Not right now. Don't look up at people. You got to be selfish to get what you want. Being selfish is the most selfless thing that you can do. Because if you can't save yourself and pour your own cup, you can't save anybody else and pour into them. You need to make sure your cup is full. You have to make sure your cup is full. And the last thing, the one thing, what is one thing that you need to do in each area of your life that's going to give you extraordinary results? And focus on mastering that one thing. And when you have that mastered, move on to the next thing until you just fully thriving, honey, and fully in alignment. And with that being said, I hope you love this video and you share this with somebody that you care about. We have our 21-day healing plan that I highly recommend that you jump into. If you want to go ahead and get on that path to spirituality and removing all those negative energies and things that's blocking you from becoming the greatest version of yourself, I highly recommend my 21-day healing plan. For more information on that and to get your copy, click the link in the description box below. And if you want one-on-one coaching from me, because I'm doing wellness coaching and one-on-one life coaching, you can just email me at meccabookings@gmail.com. And for my ladies, I have Yoni Steam, Yoni Herbs available in stock. You want to go ahead and align those chakras, remove all the negative energy from your womb, your space, your aura, come in tune with your feminine energy and so much more, honey. Cleanse that womb, cleanse that space, tighten up that vagina, get that girl like Aquafina water flowing, honey. Make sure that you grab your jar of our Yoni Power, Yoni Steam Herbs today. You can click the link in the description box below to order yours. And also for my ladies, I have waist beads available. Waist beads was granted to women when they crossed over from girlhood to womanhood. And also granted to women when you come from being unconscious and giving your time and energy and space and body, and you go into moving into that space, that queen, that crown of your head, moving in a conscious space in your life. You want to grace your waist, grace your womb, protect your energy, bring some adornment and healing into the bedroom to your partner when you wear these waist beads and so much more. Make sure you go ahead and grab your set of our Stay Protected waist beads from yours truly, handmade by me. And we also have our protection kits in stock at the moment. You want to stay protected. Here's how we recommend you to use our Stay Protected protection kits. In this video, I'm showing you how we use our protection kits here from MeccaFreeman.com. Here we have black tourmaline crystal, selenite. We have some Palo Santo wood, sage, a black candle, and some herbs for a healing herbal tea. So I'm just going to take this letter that I wrote. It's basically like a releasing letter. I just release everything from my aura that I don't want in my life anymore. I'm going to burn the letter, put it in a jar or a bowl, something you can actually burn it down into ashes. Light your sage so you can cleanse the energy from your space, all negative energies. Then you're going to fill the jar with either sand or dirt, and then place the candle in the middle, just so you can burn the candle and you can burn your Palo Santo wood on top, and imagine all the negative energy flowing from your life. Meditate over it, and that's how you use the protection kit. Order it today for $27. And if you're somewhere in the world and you cannot get to me and you want to connect and have a nice sound healing session or virtual meditation session, I have virtual meditation available for 20 minutes. You just call me, pop in your headphones. I guide you through a meditation. It's so beautiful. So make sure you click the link in the description box below or email me at meccabookings@gmail.com for your virtual meditation session today. And as we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV, we send you love and light. There's nothing that you cannot do. You, my friend, you can do whatever you want to. So you go out into the world, you kick a whole lot of action. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something, because you can do whatever you put your mind, your heart, and your soul to. And with that being said, I'm sending my love, I'm sending my light, my peace, gratitude, tranquility, good ass vibes in alignment your way. Until next time, I see you in the next episode with peace and love. Mwah. See you.